Hi everyone, once again, pretty hot morning where I'm staying, so I'm in with the air conditioning trying to keep cool, so I thought what better way to use my time than to try and come up with a bit of a maths game. And I'm calling this one Operation Snap, and you'll know that from my previous videos that coming up with a name is probably the hardest part of the games. So once again, all I need for this one is just a pack of cards, and as always, change the range of cards, the numbers to suit the ages and abilities. I've got an ace is worth 1, and I've got the cards 2 to 9. For younger kids, you might just use cards 1 to 6 and so on. So just a simple deck of cards, of course good quality of course as usual. So here's what we do. The whole premise of the game, and I'll show you some other ways of modifying it for older age groups, and so it can be used for 2 players, groups of players and so on. So the idea is that we divvy out the cards evenly between all the players. So if I'm just playing with a second person, we've got half the cards each, and we decide what we're going to do with each card that's turned up. We might say, okay, with every card it's going to be what's 2 more, or it might be what's 5 more, or it could be multiplied by 2 once again. Make it suit the ages and abilities. So the young kids, you just might be adding 1 more, 1 less, 2 more, 2 less, and so on. I'll show you some things that I've got planned in a moment. So it could be, for example, this is what it might look like. First person puts a card on the table, and we're saying it's going to be what's 2 more. And first one to say 10, snap, and they take that card. They get to win it. Over to the other player, they put a card down, 2 more. And first one to say the answer, snap, they get to take that card, and so on. What's 2 more? What's 2 more? And they snap and get to take that card each time. Now, we get so locked into who wins. Well, it could be just play for 5 minutes, who's got the most cards at the end wins, but I want to take the emphasis away from winning, rather to be on strategies that you use to work out your answers. So if you're adding 5 all the time, you might discuss what are some strategies for adding 5. If you're adding 7 each time, what are your strategies for that? Do you add 5 more than 2 more? How do you partition numbers to get different answers? So that's just basically it. It's called Operations Snap, and here's some different ways of playing the game, but I hope that you can modify it to suit different ages and abilities. Great game to be playing on a hot day. Cheers. Okay, so here's some basic ways of playing the game, as well as just deciding between yourselves. Say if we were going to just do +2, first player turns over a card. First one to say the answer 9, snap, take that card, and just goes to the bottom of their pile. Roll +2, second player has their turn. First one to say 6, and it's this player. Boom, go, they get that, they win it. Now, it might end up easily that they end up with the same amount of cards. It's not important to see who wins all the time. I've also got this other way of doing it. So if you're wondering how, well, what are we going to do? We're going to add, subtract. Dividing would be quite difficult for a lot of the numbers, as you no doubt know. So I've just done this. I've just got the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and you could use a dice to decide. For the first 10 rounds, we are going to do number 6, and once again, choose numbers here that are suitable to the age group. Like you would for your preps, you wouldn't be doing times 7 or something like that. If you want to focus on some number facts, you could just do it all multiplication. There will be occasions where if you do subtraction, take away 3, you might need to take out some numbers, so you might take out your 2s to make the equations work. But then again, for the older kids, if you want to do negative numbers, by all means leave it there. So if we're going to do number 6, and number 6 is take away 3. So here we go. Well, an example straight away. Once again, for the little younger kids, I would take out numbers so that wouldn't go below 0. So -1, I get it. Next one, take away 3, we get it again, what an example, and so on. Next one, take away 3, 0, I get it. this player here, take away 3, first one's at 2, they get it, and so on. If you want to change it again after 5 or 6 rounds, just so you get a variety, number 5, and it is times 3. Here we go. Times 3, 15, that person wins it. Times 3, 4 times 3, 12, and so on. Did you notice how I was even saying, before I turn the card, I say times 3, just to put in my mind what I'm multiplying by, and so on. Now, that's just how to use different things. You could change different parts here. If you haven't got a 10-sided dice to use, you could even use 10 cards to decide what numbers are going to be used. Flip the deck and say, for the next round, we're going to do number 4, and so on. So that's just a basic way of playing the game. Okay, here's another way of increasing the complexity of the game, or the challenges to suit older kids. We're using a place value chart here, and we're going to either add or subtract. People can decide what they're going to be, or you as a teacher or the parent might decide, I want you to add these numbers. So we're going to do a 2-digit number. To generate that 2-digit number, I'm going to roll the dice. Oh, I don't want that number, I want this one. Here we go. Ooh, 9, that's going to be 9 tens, so it's going to be 97. Are we going to add or subtract the numbers? We're going to add. So here we go. So 97 plus 4, first one to say, 101, gets that card. 97, once again I'm saying the number, 97 plus 2, 99, oh that player got it, they get to win it. 97 plus 1, whoever says it, 97 plus 3, and so on and so forth. Similarly, we might decide to go, let's roll, get another 2-digit number, and it's going to be 69. We're going to take away, subtract. So 69, take away 1, 68, that player got it. 69, take away 5, 64, the player got it again, and so on. Then you can extend it to be hundreds. You could even go to decimal numbers, you know, hundreds, tens, ones, tenths, and so on and so forth. It's a game that can be easily modified to suit different ages and abilities. So that's the game that we're calling Operations Snap. Give it a try. Hope you enjoy it. Cheers.